All right, you guys. Let's get started. Oh shit, I didn't even turn these on. Let's get started, fellas. Uh I don't know how old you guys are, but I know a few years back, I don't know, maybe almost 10 years back. But anyway, the title of this uh video is it in you or is it on you? You know that uh sentence has to do with being real. There's only one way to be real. And I wonder, do you know what that is? It's not a big secret, but I wonder, do you know what being real or how to be real, what it is? Is it better to be real? When is a good time to be a faker? See, there are some important questions. Let's deal with those questions on this video. Is it in you or is it on you? Why you motherfuckers ain't using that phrase anymore? All these questions I'm asking, I have the answers. I certainly do. You guys aren't using that anymore because I personally killed it. Don't thank me. Just know that it's true. You motherfuckers picked that phrase up a few years back and I attacked anyone on my page using it because we all knew it was on each and every one of you who used that phrase. Why? It's because you guys do not care that you take something that means something and abuse it. You just completely throw it away. When we used to say that, let's say you having a problem, uh, me and you kick it, and so I run into you and we get to talking, and you telling me about this problem you having with this hoe, and rather than go through a whole bunch of changes trying to talk about this shit, I would say, man, what you know, telling me that kind of goddamn shit for? That's all part of it. Is the shit in you or is it on you, nigga? Now, saying that is like slapping that nigga. And that nigga, he got slapped and he realized, oh shit, I'm tripping. Because is it in you or is it on you? It's supposed to make you decide that it really is in you, and you man up and you take whatever is going on and you handle it. That's what it means. But you guys can give a fuck. What I'm saying is this. Now that the reason I don't want you to thank me is because I helped you open a can of worms. I mean, now that uh, a little of this real motherfucking abadabba is in you, is actually in you. Because today versus yesterday, a few of you guys who's been listening can honestly say it's more in you than it has ever been in your life. And now that you have this game, the real shit in you, now that you have it, you should really see the value in it. Uh, just a second. What the fuck is going on with that bullshit? Okay, now my point and what I'm making is that you're faced with making a decision now. You need to understand, do you continue to be a fake, or do you take the high road and use this little game you didn't made yourself get that is new to you? Use it and grow. Are you going to make that decision? What are you going to do? Experience. You're starting to see the importance of having experience. Why does experience teach you much more than a book? Why, when you do get experience, why do your persona change? Can you be all you can be without experience? See, these questions that I'm asking you cats, are some things you need to answer. These and more are going to be the questions you need to answer in the coming years. That is, if you're going to join or promote the Stop Faking movement, think critically. You got to. Just like when I was in the streets, this Abba I displayed was often imitated, but never duplicated. It's the same for me as a big old square. They are imitating the ability to transfer their knowledge of what they do to you. But unless you know how to do that, you just lying. My shit cannot be duplicated because I lived it. I'm really talking about what I lived. So it's in me to be this way. It's on most of you because you read about it or you heard about it. And even at this point, starting out, you're not going to try to live by it. Caller, what's up?
Yeah, Rosebud.
What's happening? Sound like I recognize that voice. Who is this?
Yeah, bro.
Hey, man, what's happening? What's up, man?
Not much, brother.
Hey, you faded out. I didn't hear you. I heard nothing much, brother. What'd you say before that?
Oh, I said it's AR.
Okay, AR, what's going on? What you got?
All right, I got two things. So the date went beautiful with the broad.
Okay, now you the one that was refresh me.
Yeah. I mean, it went great.
But refresh me as far as what we was talking about that makes you call in and tell me about the date.
Oh, when you go on a date with a broad, what are you going to talk about? How are you going to?
Okay. So we kind of went over. Had you ever thought about that before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you thought about it, and then you went on that date. Now what happened?
Oh man, I mean, I'm literally just. I didn't talk about myself, but I represented myself. You get what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like, it wasn't so much of, the funny thing is, when I was young, I always thought knowing about women is what makes it succeed. But what I've noticed is, like, knowing about yourself.
That's what it is. God damn it.
The funny thing is, I would never know them, but I will always know me.
So wait. Stop. Now, before you went on this date, you was gonna handle it another way, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but now let me lead up to this. So after kicking it, and you actually thinking about what you gonna say, and of course, we talked about you are the best subject, not me, like you saying, but you handled that. So my point is, my question is, Is it better? Do you realize? Did you see the benefit in thinking about what the fuck you gonna say to that bitch?
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, when it was working, I got more confidence. I was like, I bet this shit is working. Now I'm free to just, be myself. Like, fuck it. Like, it was no faking. It was no none of that. It was just like it was just coming out natural. I wasn't even thinking before I speak. Sometimes I was just really just being myself.
We don't want to get into that habit, not thinking
Yeah,
before you
you're right.
speak.
You're right. You're right. Yeah,
Not
you're right
think
about
before
that.
you
You're right
speak.
about that.
But what
Yeah,
I'm loving what you're saying, man, because that's my point when I tell you guys to be your goddamn self. You ain't gotta try to think of nothing to say. If you really know yourself, you can say a lot of shit without I'm this, I'm that. You don't have to be like that. That's a kid way of doing that shit. But when you do talk about your aspiration, your goals, what you're doing to get there, man, that shit is exciting to a woman, man, because dudes don't do that.
Hey, Rosebud.
Yeah.
I'm on the train. I'm going under the tunnel. You mind if I call you back?
Yeah, call me back, bro.
Cause I got another thing, man. I'll call you back.
All right. Hey, that was a beautiful. That was something that you guys gotta understand. I do say what I say. It is old, but I got a pair of shoes that's damn near 30 years old, couple pair, and they're standards. They never go out of style. You can go into a high-end shoe store and see these same fucking shoes, a little different because it's 30 years later, but it's the same cut. It's a standard cut. Standard don't go out of style. And what I'm saying is being a man is more of a standard than it is what you guys try to make it out to be. Everything is equal. I mean, sure it's equal because you ain't no better than a woman. But it's not equal because you're different sexes. Now, when I say it's not equal, that means something is for you and something is for her. And see, you guys want to mix that bullshit in. You don't want to keep it separate. This is idiot shit to me. But that's what you want to do, and that's how you gonna do it. So what I'm gonna ask you is, you are fucking faced with this question. Now that you got some game, now that you can see that this shit really do work, the question you have to answer is, are you going to continue to fake, or are you going to take the high road and use that little game you got, even though it's only a little bit, and grow in that game? Because the truth, a little bit of it can help you grow. And if that little bit helped you grow, whatever you grew to is going to involve more information. And you can continue to grow dealing with the information that you are faced with daily in your life, not mine. So, what are you going to do? Talk about experience. You're starting to see what the importance of experience is, why it's so important. Why does experience teach you more than a book? Why, when you do get experience, does your persona change? Can you be all you can be without experience? Hey, hold on. I hope you guys notice, and I'm kind of looking at the camera better because my eyes is healing. I got them cataracts done, man. Oh shit. What's up, caller?
You were just speaking on the importance of experience. I just have a question. With you approaching the powerful number 70, or I'm not sure, have you made?
Hey, my birthday is in like a few days, and I'm gonna be 72.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just gonna ask because you were talking about experience. Um, what is there anything you can do 70 times or 72 times?
What do you mean by that?
Just from an experience, like, well, let me rephrase the question. What's the significance of 72? Is it just the experience? Is that the biggest takeaway from being 72?
For me, yeah, experience in everything I do. Even this, I learned so much kicking it over the speaking to people, letting my thoughts not just be inside me. Putting my thoughts out there. That is very freeing. It frees me, if you understand what I'm saying. It allows me to think freely. Uh, but experience, man, as far as being 72 and doing shit over and over and over, it gets to where you don't even see you're doing it because it's a habit. It's part of you. It's in you. It's not on you. It's in you to do what you do. You cannot help it. You just ain't gonna do this consciously, and you ain't gonna be unconscious. So it's like you just never will do this. You never will. If you was in the streets like I was, you never talk to anybody without some kind of goddamn intentions. And you want to always have your intentions met. And you want them met because of what you do and how much you identify with your intentions. Because I used to just talk to broads. I would just talk because I thought that's what to do. No, you got to have something that you want from them. And if you besides pussy.
Well, being that you mastered the art of talking to them a long time ago, do you think I know it's probably not even a goal of yours because it's just a question, to move the conversation along. But at age 72, do you think you'll be able to talk to 72 women, like in a day?
Oh no.
Okay.
I wouldn't even want to. That's too much work. That's way too much work for me. Hey, if I'm a gunslinger and I got a 6-shooter, when am I good? When I use my 6 bullets or when I use one bullet? No, I'm good when I use one bullet. One bullet to shoot. I mean, I'm not finna shoot 6 times at something. I can get shot during then. Fuck that. I'm hitting them on the first one. So what I'm saying is, if I'm gonna be this motherfucker that's 72 and call myself knowing how to talk to a motherfucker, knowing who to talk to, I gotta choose the right woman to say something to. And that's what I do now, rather than, because you gotta understand the psychology. The psychology before was, I don't know who the next bitch is. I know that's who I'm after, the next bitch. Now I'm after a particular broad. It's like, you don't know. I used to use this analogy. You don't know who she is. You don't know what color she is. You don't know where she gonna be. Therefore, that's why you can't catch. But now, if you thinking about, you don't know where she gonna be. You don't know what color she is. You don't know her race. You don't know nothing. All you know is you down for the next bitch. See what I'm saying? Right. That covers all bases. I ain't down for the next bitch no more. I'm down for a particular bitch now. So what I'm saying is, I'm shooting. Let's say I got a limited amount of arrows, so I'm using my arrows wisely.
And that came with experience. And,
of course, it comes with experience. You ain't gonna know which broad to choose if you only talk to 2 or 3 broads in your life. You have to be and talk to a gang of women so you'll know women. You talk to 1 or 2 women, you only know that woman. Fuck that. You want to know women. You want to know women, so when you decide you want this kind of woman, you'll have examples to see the benefits of that kind of woman because you didn't ran into them.
True. All right, well, I appreciate your perspective. I'm going to let you continue with the show.
All right, brother. Be cool, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, you too.
So, let me get back to this. My shit cannot be duplicated. It can be imitated, but it cannot be duplicated. I believe in the old adage, those who can do and those who can't teach. Caller, hold on 1 second. And what I'm saying about those who can't teach, I know what it takes to be down and dirty the way, I be talking about. And I know I ain't doing it. That's why I teach. I stay in my lane. I'm not trying to be something I know I can be, but it would require too much work from me. Caller, go ahead.
Top of the morning, Rosebud. This is D.
D,
I called you last week.
Yeah, what's happening?
Yeah, so I told you that I told a little female that I wanted 2 chicks. And you were like, nah, you're lying. Why would you do that? And maybe you ended up hanging up on me. So I want to know, was that the wrong thing to do? Should I just been undercover with it?
Hey, check this out, bro. Mm-hmm. What you talking about is taking your forehead and bumping it up a brick wall harder each time you bump it to see if it'll hurt, when you could just know it'll hurt. Otherwise, what I'm saying is, if you want to have 2 bitches and you just met this one, how come you can't get to know this motherfucking bitch to see where she coming from, and at the same time as she getting to know you, you be letting her know you, so that when you ask her this shit, it's part of y'all growing relationship? Because I'm not saying you shouldn't want to have 2 bitches. I'm saying, how you gonna say that to somebody you just met?
Now, look, I don't know him for years, though. I knew him since 2015. We just really started talking, though. Like talking, trying to lock in.
Well, I don't, you can use semantics if you want to, man. You just start talking to the bitch, so you just met her, as far as that go. If you don't think you just met her,
okay,
then, whatever you think. But my point is, I think you just really was going way too fast, because, you ain't got no game. You ain't got no finesse about what the fuck you want. I'm saying you riding with the bitch, and y'all going wherever you're going, and you say, damn, look at baby right there. And then she look over there, and you say, she kind of fine. Goddamn, what you think about her? And where's she coming? Where is she coming from? You ain't gonna know unless you start talking to the bitch about some shit like that. But that show is easing that subject into the picture, whereas you just dropped it on her. Do you see what I'm saying?
She kept stressing me.
What?
She kept stressing me like, oh, you don't really like me. You ain't trying to lock in with me. You probably just want to play me. You ain't really on the same page as me. And she'll do that every week. Every time I ease her mind, she do that every week. So I went ahead and told her the full truth. The full truth was I don't want to lock in because I'm thinking about doing this whole polygyny thing.
Yeah, but man, if you're thinking about doing polygamy or whatever, and let's say you got 2 broads, which one of them ain't locked in?
I would say the second one.
They both locked in, or they wouldn't be there. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is 2 and 2 is 4. Everybody want to overthink. Man, the motherfucker is here with the other bitch in her face. So how in the fuck can she not be for it? How can she not be? Now, if she not locked in to where she gonna be able to go through a stressful situation involving the 3 of you, then that's work for you. You gotta, during the time you fucking with her, You got to let her see you can handle this, that, and the other. Sometimes you might have to start some shit so that she can see. But I'm saying you showing her this, that, and the other, so that when this goddamn shit happen, the bitch see she ain't gonna panic.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when you got a hoe, a fresh hoe, she ain't never been to jail. She ain't never been fucked with by the police. Now you can tell that bitch, man, the police gonna take you to jail. You can tell that bitch that, or you could be talking to another one of your bitches and say, baby, if anything jump off, you understand? You know I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna get you. Blah blah blah. You know, blah blah blah. You say whatever, giving this new bitch an overview of what's going on if something like that happened, so she don't have to ask that question. She know. Now she might ask them hoes, do he really come get you? You know, when they on their way to work and shit. Do you really? And they don't. You know, they already ready for that because I didn't prepare them. You know, the bitch gonna be not believe what I'm saying, and she gonna be questioning y'all, and y'all gotta stand up. Blah blah blah. Because I'm thinking of everything. I'm thinking of shit like you supposed to be doing. You supposed to be thinking of how you can bring this to this broad without turning her off, telling her the truth. Because in reality, I ain't the kind of motherfucker to just lock in with somebody because I like her. I would have said something like that. I wouldn't have told her that shit. And then the bitch would ask me more about what I said, then I would have knew what to say because I'm bringing it up. She's just following what I'm doing. I ain't gonna get thrown for a loop like you do. I know that ain't the first time something like that happened to you, is it?
That now usually I don't bring it up. Usually I just I go ahead and lock in. But it's the first time I say, you know what, I'm gonna be straightforward with it and let it be what it is.
Well, what did you get from doing that?
She went crazy.
Yeah, but I'm saying, did you feel any better about doing it or not?
I felt like it was a weight off my shoulders because it was something that I didn't want to speak on instead of having these kind of.
Hey, listen, man, listen. So, what did you learn?
Out of all that, is speak my truth.
So, my point is this, bro. That's just one bitch. Fuck her. You finna meet a gang of bitches. Now look at what ammunition you didn't learn from fucking with this bitch to use on the next bitch. Because what I'm saying is now you know how freeing it is to just bring that shit up. But you also know the way you brought it up ain't the right way to bring it up. So you ain't gonna bring it up like that no more. But what I'm saying is you ain't gonna stop bringing it up. You just gonna learn how to bring it up where it's more acceptable and it don't stop whatever you got going. Period. What about that? Ain't that's way better than just chalking the bitch up, right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you gotta look at shit to win. You can't look at shit to come in second. You gotta look at shit to win. You can't change the direction that the wind is blowing. So you gotta do whatever you doing to where the wind ain't gonna affect it. Because going into the wind gonna blow the shit over. Let's be smart. You understand what I'm saying? Think. I ain't talking directly to you when I say this. I'm talking to everybody that's listening. You gotta not be scared to think. And you gotta think critically when you think. And once you start doing that shit, it becomes automatic. You automatically critically think about something. You critique it, you make your opinion about it, and you do that in a nanosecond. That's just the way it go. Did I give you your answer what you need?
Yeah, and more.
All right, brother, be cool.
I bless.
All right, so now the thing that I'm really talking about is how you guys be faking. You know. Caller, what's up?
Yeah, well, hey Rosebud, I just got off the train.
Okay, man, what's happening? What's the second question?
Basically, I got this one. While all of this was going on a date with the other bitch, I wouldn't call her my main bitch, but she is obsessed with me. But the thing going about it is that she always tells me the truth. Like, for an example, I'm thinking about fucking my ex. I'm thinking about I still. I mean, like, she tells me the truth. Like this, she's not hiding shit. And I don't know what the fuck is going on with that case.
Okay, wait a minute, man. You got this bitch, but you thinking about fucking with your ex?
No. I have multiple bitches, but my main bitch, she's just completely honest.
Man.
And she doesn't lie about shit.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, what did you say about fucking, you got this bitch and you wanted to fuck with your ex?
I mean, I wouldn't call her my ex.
I ain't saying she your ex. You the one said you wanted to fuck with your ex.
No. I'm saying, for an example, the bitch is so honest that she would tell me that.
She would tell you to go ahead and fuck with your ex if that's the case?
And she would tell me that she would too.
So what's your fucking question?
My question is, basically, bro, but this bitch is just fucking honest as shit.
Yeah, man. So what's wrong with that?
I don't think anything wrong with that. It's just like, damn, bitch, like at least
why are you calling about it then, man? Why is it a question? Why are you bringing it up? Something's wrong with it.
Basically, what triggered all of this shit is I read the bitch diary.
Go ahead.
And it was saying some crazy shit in there.
That's what you get for reading her motherfucking diary.
Yeah, you're right.
So still, what's the fucking point? What are you asking the question about, man?
I'm trying to figure out if I should stay with this bitch or leave.
You ain't with her, shit. Dude, you silly.
You're right, right? You right. Nigga, you right. Nigga, you right.
Man.
Alright, bro, glad you answered my question. I ain't with the bitch.
No, you ain't with the bitch. You tripping.
Yeah, I might as well move on with this new bro.
Man, just because you fucking with one don't mean you're supposed to fuck with the other one. So you should have been you should have been knew you should be fucking with the new broad. But you gotta go through all of this to figure out what's the right thing to do. At least you figured it out. So what you gonna do next time? What you gonna do when you fuck with the new broad?
I ain't gonna make the same damn mistake that I did before. Hell no.
Meaning what?
I'm not tolerating no BS.
Hey man, let me tell you something. What you should do is when you get with this new bitch, keep looking for another bitch. And whether that new bitch stay fucking with you or not, you keep looking for another bitch until you have enough bitches under your motherfucking arm. Not at the same time, but you didn't ran through enough bitches to know bitches. You want to know women.
That's the mistake I made before.
What?
That's the mistake I made with the other broad.
What is the mistake you made with the other broad?
The other broad, I made a mistake by catching her and just keeping her.
Well, man.
Throughout all the bullshit.
Whatever, man. I don't think you really want no answers. I think you just, want to cry. Because all you doing is crying, man.
That's what this is?
That's all you doing.
Oh, shit. Alright, I get over it.
Nigga, fuck that bitch. You say you got bitches.
Yeah.
See, but
I got it wrong, bro. I got it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you niggas be hey, this is what I'm talking about when I say all you guys need to be telling yourselves the truth. You tell yourself this goddamn bullshit and it come out and all you can do is say, oh yeah, okay, all right, I got you. Nigga, you ain't got me. Because what you talking about ain't in you. It's on you. All you motherfuckers. That shit is on you unless you do it. And if you gonna do it, you ain't got to call in and ask about doing it. You call in after you did it and tell me about what you did. That's when it's in you. But if it ain't in you, it's on you because you know about it. Who gives a fuck what you know? It ain't in you to be that. So you really don't know shit. That's the analogy of real shit. Fuck that bullshit y'all be talking about. Me. What? Yeah. Go ahead.
The only thing that makes me sort of want to keep the other broad is that she's completely obsessed.
With what? You?
Yeah.
What she done did for you, bro?
Oh, yeah, you're right, man. Damn, bro, blood, you got me.
I'm saying, man, I you don't have to. I don't have to know you. I don't have to ride with you, be fucking with you to know your goddamn ass. I can listen to what you saying. I can hear the way you saying it. You ain't about nothing, man. You just think all this bullshit. You just think all this bullshit you saying, man. You ain't got bitches or nothing. You know, if you think you got bitches, you got bitches. But if you had bitches, plural, somebody would be doing something for your motherfucking ass to be your bitch. Period. Hey, why you so quiet?
I mean, because she is doing something for me.
Yeah, I know. She what she doing? Opening the door for you when you walk up to her house or something?
Damn, bro, but you good. You real good.
I'm just saying, man. You ain't really. You just don't know, bro. The nigga know you, man. I ain't gotta be sitting with you. G. I ain't gotta have no drinks with you to hear what you saying. G. I'm just being real, man.
Damn, bro.
What you? What?
Oh man. Nothing. That's just some true shit.
All right, bro. You be cool, man.
All right, bro. I'm here.
Hey, whatever you were saying, holler back, man, and you know we can talk about something else. But my thing, see, I know what it takes to be down and dirty, and I know I ain't doing it. So what I'm saying, I would be a lie if I said, nigga, I'm down and dirty. Unless I said that and qualified what I was saying. I could say that and be talking about my own shit. Hold on, let me tell the nigga. Tay, I'm doing the show, man. I gotta call you back. I'm just saying, man, I know what it takes. And if I ain't doing it, I can't claim it because I know it. Or because I know what it is. So I teach. Those that can do and those that can't teach. So I'm teaching. God damn it. See, some of you motherfuckers out there are putting the cart before the horse. And you would be wise to make sure that fucking horse don't bite you in the ass. I'm serious when I say this shit to you. I'm retired. 2025 will be the best. Well, it's going to be a year of reckoning. This is going to be the year all the young dudes start adjusting their thinking. Carla, what's up?
Hey, what's up, bud?
Ain't nothing, man. What's going on?
Man, I just wanted to call in and show some love. I'm finally starting to see the patterns and what worked for me.
Well, I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah, what was making it hard for me before, so difficult was I was trying to see what works for everybody else, what works for every woman, but that ain't. And now I'm really starting to see what you mean by that lion. When he in there, he watching, and he waiting for that right time, and he picking his what's good for him,
Well, bro, you got to understand, lions, they may do the same thing, but they each individual do their individual thing. They just all happen to be purebred and they think alike. So, all men gonna be doing real man shit, but it's gonna have the little intricacies about it that make it their individual shit. You got a question?
Nah, I just want to come in, man, and thank you, and let everybody know, man, fuck with this, man, and if you gonna fuck with it, you gotta be a motherfucker that'll stand up. Because if you ain't gonna stand up with you, how you gonna stand up with Bud or anything else? That's all. I yield.
God damn it, that's dope though. Keep it coming, bro. Hey, see that's some dope. See now, this coming year and every year after it, all the young motherfuckers out there is gonna start adjusting their thinking. The adjustments gonna be all the things that you have been blessed to learn concerning how to man up. You're gonna start implementing all that shit. Caller, what's up?
What's going on, Rosebud?
I'm good, brother. How about you?
I'm good. This King.
This is who?
King.
King, what's happening?
No, I was just calling in. It's been a while since graduating, and I just wanted to call in and I got the course, and you said some stuff a while ago. Like, you got to forget about all of this for it to really take effect. And I graduated maybe like 2-3 years ago now, and now I realize that everything in the beginning, what I was trying to do, the reason was it wasn't working, or I won't say it wasn't working, but you learning how to use it. And I remember you said something to me a long time ago. It said, man, a big part of this is learning when you got action and when you don't. And sitting back now, it's like, oh, man, everything that I was trying to do in school and everything I was figuring out, now it's like, you know what I'm saying, just being yourself. So I just wanted to call in and give you your flowers and say thank you. It changed my life. I appreciate it. And that was pretty much just it. Just wanted to show you that love. And years later, letting it sit in and seeing the effect.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something, though. Years from now, you're going to learn a whole bunch more from the same shit you saying and thinking about now. I was talking to, I don't know if you remember this, brother, Brooklyn Shine. Anyway, You remember Brooklyn Shine?
Yeah, I remember from listening to him on your calls. He was way before me. But
yeah, he was. And we just had a dinner on the 12th for Sidewalk University graduates. And he reminded me that I've been dealing with him 12 years. 12 years. And he is still learning he still play that shit. And like I don't know if you really took it in, but if you only listened to it when you went through it, listen to that whole thing again and see how much more you learned from it. You're going to be hearing it with the ears of a motherfucker that got knowledge that you have obtained over the last few years. The first time you heard it with no knowledge. Now you're going to hear it with the knowledge you got. You're going to hear a lot of different shit, brother. All right?
Thank you. Yeah, I just, once again, just wanted to say thank you to everybody out here. If you go there, you go to the school, you get the course, and you listen and you take the instructions and what he's teaching you, you realize he's using a method to teach you, but it's not actually what you're going to be learning or what you'll get from it down the line. You'll be a better you, a confident you, and you can take it and use it in whatever way, you know what I'm saying, you want to use it in. You know what I'm saying? You could take this, you could be a better teacher, you could be a better speaker, you could be a better just man in general. So you know what I'm saying? He teaching you in a certain way, but it's like anything. You learn how to use the hammer, you can use it one way, but if you watch comics or whatever, you see Thor, he fly with his hammer. So at first you just building planks, but if you learn right, you can fly with the hammer he give you. So love you, bud.
Love you too, man. And that was some dope you just said. Be cool. Hey, so when all the dudes, you know what I'm saying, adjust their thinking, and what they're gonna be adjusting to is actually applying the shit that they've heard and learned from me. Then if you let the New Year's come in and you make the resolution that you're no longer going to be satisfied with this 1/4 of this and 1/4 of that and a half of faking, I'm saying if you're like this and you stick to the motherfucking resolution, you're going to be a better man and therefore do better as a man. You got to understand this shit I'm saying. It is not what you want, because it's not no quick fix. It's not something you could read and when you're done, you're fixed. No, it ain't that. This is some shit you got to do. And if you do the shit, the little shit, tedious shit, there's some scary shit. If you do the shit, you're going to change. You're going to get your shit together and you're going to be stronger. And you're going to really be able to recognize how weak these women are as far as fucking with you. The way it is now with all of the weak women, it's because they haven't been given backbones. They don't grow up seeing the value in having a strong ass motherfucking man, because that increases their backbone also. But the way, you know, society have it now, they don't need their backbone increased. They don't need this. They don't need that. That's why you got so many lesbians and dykes and all that goddamn shit. You guys just not qualified to be directors or leaders. You barely qualified to be a man, and the only reason you do is because you're 21. You guys are followers, and you're following Dorothy down the yellow brick road. The sad thing is, you got women who are looking for a brain. Some of them are hoping to find a heart. Others want some courage. And it's all to be what they should be. But this is not the Wizard of Oz. And there is no place for suckers. And there is nothing a woman would like better than being in a real man's presence. So you need to understand what I'm trying to tell you. Join the motherfucking Stop Faking this year, goddammit. Join that movement. Because who's to say what's around the corner? How do any of you know that all that worst case scenario stuff you be thinking is going to happen to you? It's what you can't see around the corner that should make you accept being a thinker. That way life in general won't ever throw you for a loop. I'm prepared to do what any real man would do, and that's take care of business in my own way. I've never been a good team player. If you read my book, American Pimp, you know I failed at everything that required more than me. If it required more than me to take part in doing it, and I was on the team, I remember winning a couple of championships, but I wasn't a winner when it comes to team playing. This year, I was going to reevaluate my findings on selfishness and conceit because, you know, I might have overlooked some things. It seems as if I maybe needed to be reminded to be selfish and conceited. Indirectly, if some woman is at my door, she's a gift for me being as persistent as I am. I thought about how greedy I needed to be, and I focused for a few weeks, and voila, baby appeared out of nowhere. People all gassed up with their haterade and thought they was gonna start out on me. But as you can see, my tank is full. And I know you all need some fuel. I'm like a gas station. I'm gonna keep talking shit. I'm gonna keep making moves. I'm gonna keep doing things on the level you motherfucking haters who are all youngsters only fantasize about doing. None of you. I can't say none of you, goddammit. I forgot. My bad. Not many of you have the nuts it takes to be a motherfucker like me. But 2025 is going to see my school of hard knocks, my school of real usable abba-dabba. This year's going to see it pay big dividends for me. I'm so proud of how my stuff is going right now. You just can't imagine it. And I only have God, my hard work, and my never quit attitude to thank. Above all, I know I've been blessed to live this long. And believe me, I'm doing all I can to be worthy of it. It was brought to my attention that I don't really post videos that deal directly with women, which is true. And the reason is I really don't want to be arguing with no woman. You know, I try to stay away from that kind of shit because most of the women are so foul-mouthed. They liable to say some shit and make me want to jump through the phone and choke. I'm reconnecting with some of the women I had back in the day to see if I could find one that's going to fit the program that I'm trying to introduce. Now, it's true. I don't want to be, alone. But what's also true is I don't want to be living with no damn woman. It's hard for me to look at the same woman over a long period of time. So, all you guys, stay as proper as you can with your comments and let the man in you decide when, you want to give one of the women your personal time. I only deal with the kind of woman who know they can't come into a man's home and demand that she's a bad bitch. I mean, I don't have to deal with that much at my age, but I deal with the women that know that they can show how bad they are very easily. They know how bad they are and can't wait to get out the door to show it. Now, of course, I'm dealing with women with age on them, so they ain't finna go hit no track or nothing like that. But shoot, baby should have, some kind of way to impress her brother, because I have to have some kind of way to impress her. And I'm doing that with what I'm doing. In return, I'm going to notice that, she takes care of her business and shit. And the fact that she's, in pocket, the rest is going to be history. Because I know good women are hard to find. And any smart man will recognize when he sees one. And that woman is going to keep her mouth shut until it's proper speaking, because that's going to work wonders for her when it comes to, getting close to that dude. Telling them how bad you are is only going to serve one purpose. That's going to get you charged. Then charged some more. And then charged again. Until you leave. Fuck any bitch that got the nerve to tell me how bad she is without showing me first. My parents were not psychics in any way. But my father was a very confident man, and he thought he could do anything. My mother was a firm believer. Now, my dad thought of it, he would do it. And if my mother believed it, nothing could sway her thoughts out on that subject. And I just wonder how they knew or how they could see so far into my life. Out of all my brothers, my mother used to say I was just like my daddy. I'm certain all of his sons had his traits and his perseverance. But she never told me how much I was like her. I'm a carbon copy of both my parents. And I'm so blessed to know where my fucking beliefs came from. In the streets, I told myself I would never let either one of my parents down. And I swear that was a motivating factor in my mentality. If you're going to do something, do your best. I mean, or some other way of saying it was both of their mottos. They used to say that one way or another about everything we did. These holidays make me, want my loved ones back in my life. But of course, I'm being emotional now. But because neither one of them ever left. Moms, Pops, Evelyn, Richard, Clint Jr., and now Gene are all still very much a part of my life. Of course, I love and miss them all. I miss them all so much, and I probably would really like to be able to tell them something like that. At least one last time. And my older sister, Evelyn, that passed, she was retarded. And she lived her life better than she would have lived because she was exactly like my mother and father, too. You couldn't tell her shit if she didn't believe it. And you couldn't help her do shit. She didn't want your help. She didn't want no sympathy. Independence, confidence, and self-motivation are three of the most important traits our parents passed out to all of us. And I remember my mother, she used to say that we would be able to see the signs of the times and be able to tell when the world was coming to the end. She used to say that closer to the year 2000, we would see, and believe me, this was in the 50s. This was way back in the 50s. We never believed her. We never believed her words from the Bible. Even when she said we would also be able to tell by the weather changing. We wouldn't be able to tell the seasons apart. And the real big thing that made us not believe her was when she said that men will become women and women will become men. And that did it. She was nuts. And we thought religion had drove our mother crazy. Here we are in the 2000s. Now, which one of those predictions did not come to pass? She was saying this in the 50s. The only one was the world coming to an end by the year 2000. Now, that didn't come to pass. But what if she and all the other religious motherfuckers didn't factor in technology? Right about 2000 was the year that technology killed the world that we lived in as we know it, and birthed a completely new world, a world which those changes my mother spoke about could survive and thrive in. My parents rarely steered their children wrong, even when common sense was telling us otherwise. I guess like everything else is all, depending on how you look at it. Well, I guess, I had a lot of calls. I really and truly love it when I get calls. I don't know, it just made me feel valuable. But I'm telling you, you guys are sharper. The conversations, not because there's more people calling than Well, it probably is because more people have actually fucked with my course calling in. But those of you that haven't, I want to see. And shit, 70, that ain't that many, but that's enough, 70 people. All right, you guys, I'm gone.